right, so number 4 and 22 from the quiz review. One of the ones where you're working backwards, where it says sine 2v cosine negative 4v plus cosine 2v sine negative 4v. So you're using the reverse of the sum and difference formulas. So there's no mention of tangent, so it can't be tangent, so it's got to be sine and cosine. You then look to see what they group together. And what they've grouped together is the sine and the cosine together. All right, they've put them together. So when you see the sine and the cosine coupled together, okay, you know it's the sine of u plus, you know it's the sine function. So when I come here, all right, I'm going to have sine now. With sine, it's always the same sign as the sign in between it. All right, so it's a plus sign, so I'm going to add the two terms. So all I'm going to do is take the first term, which is 2v, and I'm going to add to that the second term, which is negative 4v. And now basically it's just collecting my terms. 2 minus 4 is negative 2, so that'd be the sine of negative 2v. Okay? Double check, make sure I didn't put the up there. Yep. Okay. Now, with regards to number 22. With regards to number 22. Okay. We're looking at, they ask us to do the sine, simplify the sine of 3 pi over 2 plus theta. All right. It's the sine of the sum. It's the sum formula for sine. So it's the sine of the first times the cosine of the second, plus, because that's a plus, the cosine of the first times the sine of the second. So basically the 3 pi over 2 is sine of 3 pi over 2 cosine of theta, okay, plus the cosine of 3 pi over 2 over the sine of theta. All right. The sine of 3 pi over 2 is negative 1. So this becomes negative 1 times cosine of theta, which is negative cosine theta. The cosine of 3 pi over 2, because you're on the y-axis, is 0, because the x-coordinate is 0. 0 times anything disappears. So our final answer would be negative cosine of theta. All right. So I hope basically that worked for you. Let me know if you have any other questions.